This is going to be a good fight.
Well, we're both big fans of Bam Bam, isn't it?
Bloody good fighter.
Yeah.
He really is. Experienced.
But it depends on how much he carries the power, and as his first fight, we don't know.
Combination punches are absolutely superb.
Yeah, but Estrada's not been stopped.
And I tell you what, he goes in the pound for pound list. If he wins this,
I think he does.
it's going to be a classic fight. This really is, honestly.
Carry the power to get the respect, or carries the power like really just booms him. Welcome back to BoxCast. Today we're going to be discussing the upcoming fight on June the 29th between Juan Francisco Estrada and Jesse James Rodriguez, also aka Bam Bam. It's at the Super Flyweight, so 115 pounds. So Bam Bam is stepping up from flyweight to there. And it's the WBC World Super Flyweight title.
Yeah, and the ring.
And the ring as well. Yep. So I'll do a tail of the tape. So Estrada has a 44 for 3 record. Bam Bam has 19 for 0. Estrada's had 47 fights. Bam Bam's had 19. Obviously, he's won all of them. Estrada has 28 knockouts. He's age 34. He's 5'4", which is 163 centimeters, 66.1 inch reach, 168 centimeters, and 115 pounds, which is 52.2 kilos. And he's got an orthodox stance. Bam Bam, as I said, has 19 fights, 12 wins by knockout. He's age 24. He's also 5'4", 163, 66.9 inch reach, 170 centimeters. So he's got a slight reach advantage. Same weight will be for this fight, and we'll see what he weighs in. And he's a southpaw stance. And this is taking place at the Footprint Center in Phoenix. So yeah, Simon, thoughts? Bam Bam stepping up in weight.
What a fight.
Estrada, the old
dog.
Yeah.
I'm
trying to think of a derogatory comment.
Yeah, I'm 6 years older than him.
Not that old a dog, but yeah, the old seasoned professional, shall we say, at this weight.
I'm looking forward to this fight, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I really rate Bam Bam. And we keep the kid's 24.
Well, we're both big fans of Bam Bam, isn't it?
Yeah,
He's
after what he did to
guys.
Sonny Edwards, Jesus.
Stepping up in weight, although it's only 112 to 115 pounds. But
it's not just that. I mean, Estrada's a bloody good fighter.
Yeah.
He really is. Experienced.
Well, it's only losses, isn't it? It was a majority decision. As he fought that guy again, and then he beat him on unanimous decision, which was I was trying not to say the name, but Wisaksil Wangek. I hope I got that right. I apologise in advance if it's wrong. Who he lost to by majority decision on close cards, 1 drawn and then 2 in favour of Wangek, and then he's sort of a close fight but beaten them all in a unanimous decision about a year later. And then the other one was to Roman Gonzalez, which was a unanimous decision loss, one way. But then he's fought him again fairly recently in 2021 and had a split decision win. And where's his other loss is... Argi, I know he won that one. Wait. Let me see. It must have been further back. Juan Carlos Sanchez, which was a unanimous decision. But that was when he was starting out, isn't it? So it's 2011-ish. So yeah, Estrada's a good fighter.
He's fought Gonzalez 3 times.
Once, twice. Oh, he's beaten him twice.
Sorry,
split decision, then a majority decision.
Yeah, and he was meant to fight him again.
So yeah, thoughts on...
Wow. This is going to be a good fight.
Yeah.
until Bam Bam goes through the gears, takes over, and I can't see Estrada keeping up with him.
Yeah, I think his energy. I think it'll be close at the beginning.
Yeah,
because Estrada's obviously seasoned, professional, and a good fighter. But I think Bam Bam, if the size isn't a problem, I think Bam Bam will take over and go through, and then the pace is just going to be too much for Estrada.
I think but I think Bam Bam's a real deal. He really is the real deal, especially these lower weights. I don't think anyone beats him, to be honest. Estrada's going to have a few tricks up his sleeve, though.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. It's a season. I think if Bam Bam...
He was 10 years older.
Gets into his... By the second half of the fight, I think then Bam Bam turns the pace up. I think it's going to be hard for Estrada to keep up with him.
But this could be a proper
But it could be a
classic
to and fro classic fight as well.
I really think this is going to be a great fight, this. Or is it one of them, let's say we say, passing of the torch moments?
Yeah. Well, obviously we're Bam Bam fans, so we hope so.
Yeah. I
think he's got to put on that to be in that elite category, I think, which we think he could be.
Yeah.
I think he's got to sort of win here and put on a thing. Points, or you think?
Ooh. Could force a stoppage. Just with his work rate, I think.
I think it just work rate and tired him out.
In the later rounds.
Trying to keep up with him.
But Estrada's a fit boy.
Yeah.
He's a fit boy.
And a strong fighter. Because he hasn't really been, I don't think he's been stopped, has he? Nope. He's only been, it's only the points.
But Bam Bam
can bang. Bam. If he carries his power up, which this isn't that far, I think later rounds.
He doesn't look for the power all the time, no, Bam Bam. He sets it up beautifully.
He's not, I could see either. I think he get it on points.
I think
his work rate will pull him away.
I think it's going to be a classic.
And if he gets a chance, but Estrada's a tough guy, so I think knockout might be quite hard. But I think the pace of Bam Bam will just pull it in his favour by a few rounds. But the beginning, I think it could be cagey. Like cagey as in go to and fro a little bit.
I think...
but it has the chance of being an epic.
No, I do think this is going to be an absolute great one. And could be...
And hopefully Bam Bam fans, a passing of the torch moment.
Yeah, or
it could be a step too far.
No, I don't think you can say it's a step too far for Bam Bam. I think.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I was just putting it out there.
I think he's proved I think he's proved he belongs as. And I tell you what, he goes in the pound for pound list if he wins this.
Yeah, I think he does.
He goes
he
up.
Deserves to
he
be
goes up into this pound for pound list. He could unify this division.
But this is a tough start. But I think if he gets past this, then he's in a good position.
It's good on him for taking it as well.
But it's a good step up. And it's a measure of it, because if you've got to beat this kind of people, if you really are elite, and I think he's capable of doing it.
I think both of them fancy this. Obviously they do, but I think they're really both up for this. I think they know this is a massive fight. And I tell you, it wouldn't surprise if it's a proper war point. It could be rematches, trilogies. It's got that.
It's got
Barrera, Morales vibe about it. It really, really has. I think it's gonna. I think we're in for an absolute treat. And I keep forgetting. Bam Bam's 24.
Yeah.
He's got such a long career ahead of him as well, which is fantastic. He could move up through the weights as well.
Yeah. Well, this is the type of challenge he's got to take on.
Yeah, he could really move up through the weights.
He's got to carry the power. I think if you can carry the power and get this guy out of there, then that's a huge statement.
Because
he doesn't need to, but I think if he could, that's a huge statement.
The flyweights, they don't get recognition, really, do they? Let's be honest.
Which is a shame because there's some great fights.
There's some fantastic fights there. They go hell for leather each other. But to make the big money, I mean, they're going to get good pay for this, but to make the big money, you've got to be in them higher weights, sadly.
You've got to be like an Inoue or somebody where you can carry that power and you can go up and you can carry the power and you can get knockouts and stuff. If you get a knockout reel, then it makes, even at that sort of weights, then you can get a following. Like Bam Bam has got a little bit of that. He isn't called Bam Bam for no reason. So I think if he can carry his power, a la Crawford has and Inoue has.
His combination punches are absolutely superb.
Yeah.
The way he puts his combinations together, fantastic. But Estrada...
Well, we both liked Edwards, and then, it's just that was the difference.
Yeah, I mean, Edwards has most probably got one of the best boxing brains in the game.
That was a really good fight.
And he just found it too much. No, he got stopped and hit hard. And I think Sonny Edwards will admit that. But Estrada, he carries some power as well. He hasn't got the best knockout record, but he can hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
Got fast hands, he's clever, good footwork, really good footwork. Crafty. Oh, it's going to be a classic. You just know it is.
Just trying to get the list up, but I don't recognise any of them on there.
What it's super flyweight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who are the other champions? This is a test for you to say these names, isn't it? Let's have a look for you.
Well, I'm looking for Estrada and I can't find him, so I'm worried I'm on the wrong division. Because it's got Kazuto Ioka and Kozai Tanaka. And I think that's wrong. So let me just bring up...
Look. Super flyweight. The Ring Junior Bantamweight rankings. Estrada number 1. Estrada is the champion. Ioka's number 1. Martinez number 2. Tanaka number 3. Codras 4. Guevara number 5. Maloney number 6. Gonzalez 7.
Yeah, they've got Estrada as the ring champion, isn't he? And
so there's some big names in
Tanaka, there. Martinez.
But
WBC, it's Estrada.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's where it's champion. And you got Ioka, Guevara, Jimenez.
Junior bantamweight champion, WBO junior bantamweight champion. He could move up after this as well. Well, I don't think he'd move straight up. There's a few good fights there. But I think if he wants the money, the big names, he's got to move up.
Just looking for Inoue's brother, but that's bantamweight, isn't it? So, yeah. So Estrada is the name in this, so yeah.
Yeah, Estrada is the name of the division.
And then
he's been around a long time. Like I say, he is a really good fighter.
So yeah, then he could go on this division, but there's some other good fighters in there. It's not an easy...
No, it's not an easy division, but there was nothing left for Bam Bam in his division. He'd done everything, unified. So now we can move up. It's going to be a classic fight. This really is. Honestly, it's going to be brilliant. I can't wait for it. But I think Bam Bam will.
Okay, go on predictions then.
I think Bam Bam will come out on top
via
points.
Yeah, I was going to say points.
Yeah, points.
Points, Bam Bam.
Close points decision.
Yeah. I'm going to go Bam Bam as well.
And there's going to be cuts.
Well, I think unless there's like a cut or a shock or something else, I think
both fellas are going to be caught. Like I say,
go to and fro. I think in the first bit, and then first few rounds, about half of the fight, and I think then just the pace of Bam Bam. If he gets into stride and gets there, doesn't find the weight too much of a problem, I think then he'll just pull away by his pace. Just it's keeping up with the pace.
Yeah, I think the opposite.
Mm-hmm. Go on then.
I think...
Oh, you just think it's going to keep going to and fro all the way through?
Yeah,
I think it'll be close on points.
And I think there's going to be times where they're just going to stand in the middle of the ring and batter each other.
Trade. Yeah.
Like I say, it's got an air of Barrera Morales type feel about this fight. In my opinion, I just think it's going to be just a war.
Hopefully, it'll be good for them.
I think boxing skills will go out the window after a couple of rounds, and then they're just going to let's go for it, boys. Let's have it. Windmill each other.
So close points decision. Yeah, I think it'll be close points.
Yeah, I do think
it will
close,
go a bit to and fro. I think it just, like I said, it's just the pace. I think Bam Bam will just have a bit extra.
I think Estrada will want to taste Bam Bam's power. I know that sounds weird, but just he'll want to feel, can this guy really bang? And if he's not that afraid of it,
I think if he can take it, then it's a bit. Then he's got a good. I think that's when Estrada then, innit? But
I think that's when the war will start then.
Yeah.
But I think he'll find that out in the first. He will definitely find that out in the first couple of rounds.
Do you think Bam Bam's going to be able to Bam Bam? I think he'll carry his power.
Yeah, I think he's definitely going to carry.
I think he'll get his respect, and then it's going to be a bit more.
He's such a young lad as well. He's
going to get stronger.
Yeah, and he's going to grow in. And like I say, I can't see him staying at this weight division for long. To be honest, I think if he wins this comfortably,
he might just step up in it. Well, I think there's another couple of good fights in there, and then.
Thing is, this will make a massive name for him. This,
yeah.
And I love it. It's great. Can't wait for it.
Yeah, so that's June the 29th. That's going to be, and yeah,
look forward to this.
So unanimous points decision, close points decision for.
Is it what you're going for? Points as well. Yeah.
I think it's going to be hard to get a strong.
So we will be completely wrong, and it'll be over in 3 rounds.
Yeah, bam, 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 bam. That's it done.
Yeah, no, I think.
I think Bam Bam could, but it depends on how much he carries the power. And as his first fight, we don't know. So even if it's only a small jump up, I would expect him to carry his power. But whether it's carry the power to get the respect or carries the power like where he just booms him, but he isn't, because he's more cumulative punches rather than just one punch power. So I think that's on that basis. Like, that's what I mean. He'll be a bit too much. I think the pace will be a bit too relentless for Estrada. But Estrada's not been stopped. So, like, I don't think he's yet at that stage of his career. He's still he's only just on the prime last bit. So I think, and the cagey, and they know how to fight the seasoned guys. Yeah, he's a champion. He's not going to let it go easily. I think that's why points. I think he'll go on a shield.
We shall soon find out.
But yeah, I'd like to be wrong, to be honest. But not 1-2 rounds, maybe about 6 round knockout for Bam Bam would really be. I think I'd be very happy. I'd be happy to be wrong.
We'll see.
And we'll leave it on that note. Still, let us know what you think in the comments. Do you think the seasoned professional will be the one there, or the up and comer who was going to win?
You can't really say he's an up and comer in him anymore, can you? Because he's like a unified
champion. He's been there when you go by 24.
He's 24.
Yeah. So the rising star, we'll call him actually. The rising star against the seasoned pro.
Monster.
Yeah, the next monster. Will he put in a monstrous performance? What do you think? Any Estrada fans, let us know what you think. What would be the game plan? And we'd love to read your comments. And and we'll give you shout out for any that are really intriguing.
Give me a debate.
Yeah.
Love a debate.
And we will thank you very much, and we will see you in the next one. Like, subscribe, comment, usual stuff, and click that bell. And we'll see you in the next one. Thank you.